This week on Getting the Scratch, we got a playing lesson, y'all. Zach said I'm improving. No, like actually improving. Better ball striking, tempo, but the mental part, still working on it. He says all I need now is really just to make better decisions.
Perfect execution.
Which is crazy, because I left Wall Street. Like, I've got an MBA, a JD, a license to practice law. But tap in, boys. Episode 10 is live. Let's get it. So, I quit investment banking. I walked away from PowerPoint decks and Excel formulas because honestly, my soul was on back order. Now, I've got a new mission to become a scratch golfer. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. I'm currently a proud card-carrying member of the Double Bogey Club. But lucky for me, I've got this guy, PGA pro, lifelong friend, and the only one who believes my slice can be fixed. Can he transform me into a scratch golfer, or will I end up with more divots than dignity? This is Getting the Scratch. Because, let's be honest, chasing birdies beats chasing bonuses. Hey, so Zach and I are here at West Hill Golf Course, which is an executive course, but this is the best place to really hone in some of the skills you need that are going to carry you throughout good rounds to scratch. The first hole here is playing about 135, so we both decided to hit wedge. And I'll let Zach tell you a little bit about why he always plays these courses to even prepare for tournaments.
First swing you've seen in a while live. What you think?
I can't really make any comment because it's first swing, like your body not warmed up.
Yeah.
First hole's tricky. I like the fact that we're out here playing a par 3 course. This is one of the nicest places in the whole city, and I think the scoring clubs and everything like that for the par 3s, I mean, this is where the magic happens. I mean, Kurt Kitayama yesterday won the 3M Open. He hit 3 wedges to a foot. Like, foot.
Yes, he did.
Like, so we're talking about, like, hey, where do you actually cut your teeth and getting better? Everyone always thinks you got to go play all these big, hard golf courses. No, I'd rather play this and be able to work on my game from short game area and mint out here.
Yo, we're back. All the way back. All the way back.
Yeah. So here's my second shot on that par 3. It came up a little short. Decided that I wanted to hit a bump and run 5-iron, but didn't really execute it the way I wanted to. It actually just hit the wrong shot, and that's why we're here for the playing lesson. Just to really help. What shots do I need to be playing?
I've got way too much left for par.
That went right.
I don't know if that was off the base or.
Oh, that was slow.
Not at work.
But that starts from the chip.
Yeah.
That's like,
Damn.
not hitting the right chip with the right club.
Yep.
When you could have been super aggressive with the pitching wedge there, and instead the 5 gets slowed down. Right idea, but then you brought the fringe and the fairway into play.
Mm-hmm.
So then all of a sudden, now the chip gets worse. Now you got 20 feet. You try to make it, and then blow it 4 feet by. That's trying to make up for the chip. But on the flip side, I always loved getting my bad hole out of the way early.
Yeah.
Talk about sage advice. Get the bad hole out of the way early. Yeah. But boy, this second hole playing a little long, playing closer to 195, 200 yards, and Zach hit a bullet out there, and I just kind of waved at a 6-iron. But I still hit it, you know, pretty well. It just was in the wrong place. And now this is another one of those shots that I have to learn to hit to make the decision to score.
It's just got to carry enough.
Yep.
So if it feels like it's got to be up in your stance or in the middle of your stance, that's fine. But you got to use the green to your advantage here.
That's too much.
That's okay.
And so I didn't execute the shot perfectly, but it was better than I think I otherwise would have done in the past. Right, that was actually not bad, and I have the feeling now of how that shot's supposed to feel, but you know, it left me with that for par, and now I have this for bogey, and bogey it is. I'm improving, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm improving. This by far was the worst shot of the day. This hole is playing about 230 up the hill. I decided, I want to hit a 4-iron and try to maybe run it up, and I just Zach was talking to me. I let her just bad juju. And, you know, Zach hits a 4-iron to like 3 feet and taps it in, and I'm fighting for my life out there. But that's why he's the pro. Everything from here is up. When I tell you it is up, it is up. My swing feels good. It's like something finally clicked. You thought he was gonna like dap me there, but no, he just was like, I'll take your club so that you can go ahead and putt. But not bad. You know, I got double there, but you know, after that first swing, I can't really be mad. I can't be mad.
It's just what I had in the. I picked out the bag.
And I need to get that damn Max Fly Pro or whatever out of my bag. So this is our 4th hole. Playing something like 110 yards. So I take out 56 degree. And it came out a little wonky, but it wasn't terrible. It just was a little long. I didn't hit it thin or anything. It just came out wonky. And this right here was one of the best parts of the lessons. I feel like this is where I learned a lot about the short game, right? A lot about the short game that I need to continually work on if I want to score.
Commitment.
Yeah, it's just got to be between. So now your eye should just look at the green. It shouldn't look at the flag. There you go.
Was not fully committed.
I would 100% agree with you. Hit that again. And on chipping, like, give yourself a decent lie so you can actually chip the right way. Go ahead and take your shot up.
Take your shot up.
Yep. So like in this shot, the grip should actually stay behind the ball because you want to feel like you deliver the club under it more. It's already forward, and then you press it even more forward.
Okay.
Well, that's going to take all the loft off. This is how I would
open
hit that.
it up.
Yeah, but more importantly, the grip position needs to stay there. Yeah, but no, like don't push it forward.
Okay.
There you go. Now don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Look at this. There you go. You gotta hold the club. No, hold it. There you go. Now you can control the face. Hold it. There you go. There you go. That's at least like how you should execute the shot. Whether, I mean, that just came out a little left because of the line, but more importantly, like the only way for you to control the face through the rough,
Yeah.
you better have it in your grip. Because if not, gonna work like this. So that, I've never seen you do that with your grip before.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why I had been doing it.
Why is that? Because you felt like you were flipping the club over?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're not left-handed.
I'm not.
So.
Well, my right hand is like the hand of God. It takes over. It just won't stop. Yeah, like.
Whoa, that went way right.
Really slow
What
too.
the heck? That was slow too.
This is where I really think it started to turn around. I was fully warmed up and we just started hitting darts. This hole was playing about 145 yards or so, and I hit a 9-iron and it just worked. It really worked, and I hit it to about 10 feet and just didn't quite make it. Zach hit it to about 3 feet and he did make it, but I got in for par and we're playing. This hole here was playing more like 175 yards and hit a strike here. I ended up a little short. Zach was closer, but I'm glad I hit it short because this executing of this short
You know what?
chip pitch shot
I would put it back
is
in
going
my
to really
stance
get me to scratch.
so that it would have enough to carry this front part, but then the hill is going to kill it. So if you put a 56 back in your stance here and you feel like it's going to kick high enough, it'll carry the front fringe, and then it will, you only have so much room in between you and the fringe, but you also don't want to be past the hole. So I'm going to go carry the fringe, hit a 56 with some pace into that hill. The hill will do all the work for you. You can just leave it standard. You don't even need to close it. Just back your stance, be aggressive, but let it get into that hill. There you go. Super. Perfect execution. And more importantly, like, I'm picking that shot because it's going to be really hard to feel like it's going to run out past the hole. Some people will say, oh, well, I'm going to putt it. Well, there's too much fringe here. Second part, oh, it's uphill the whole way so I can hit something super low. Well, then the mistake is now you got 4 feet coming downhill. That's the worst thing. So, but I've hit that chip a million times, but I trust that the 56 going into that hill is going to kill the ball.
Huh. I would have never thought to bump with 56 from there. I definitely would have tried to bump pitching wedge.
But that thing, then that brings the fringe into play.
Yeah, that's gonna bite.
Correct.
And that ain't gonna die.
No question.
Down here.
And now all of a sudden it's going to get here, and it's going to roll back, and now you know, you feel like you hit a good shot from the tee, now you feel like you walk away like a little frustrated.
This hole, fully over the water. You have to be fully committed to this. Was playing about 178 yards, and I saw Zach shot, and I was like, oh my God, am I gonna hit it into the water? So I pulled up on it a little bit. It's 7-iron again.
Don't care.
And just pushed it right, and that's the only reason. It was a good swing, good strike.
That was really
everything.
good. And if you just
Pushed
don't
it right,
fade
and
away
just
from
set
that one,
myself up for another little pitch shot underneath a tree. The only place I couldn't go was long, and I executed this shot. Just left it a little left of my spot.
Long.
bingo. Again, play that mistake free ball. You just, even out here, like it sounds so goofy, like, oh yeah, you shouldn't make a double on a par 3. Doubles on par 3s happen for every player.
Yo, it happens every day, B.
And in that situation, like, you had absolutely the right idea. Because if it just gets to right there, now you got 7 feet straight uphill. But if it goes further, now you're dead.
I care that the biggest lift was down to the line.
So now this par 3 is probably one of the hardest shots because it's over water and it's playing 215. And I went up, I hit 4-iron, I was fully committed, and I smoked it. And it was a good swing. I hit it a little bit past the pin on the left, but I was putting, and I felt good. That's Zach in for par. And I'm putting from the back of the green. And that's a problem. I'm working. I am working. I promise you. Working.
Three putt.
This is the highlight. This is my highlight. This hole was playing about 135 yards, and I had a dart. I had a dart. We thought it was super long, but as soon as it landed and it checked and spun back, boy, it looked good. Looked good. Really looked like I'd be scratch soon enough. So I've got a birdie putt down the hill. It's about 12 feet. And it was a good way to, like, play our final hole, was to hit the best shot of the day, or at least one of the top shots of the day, and just a, easy little putt, and then, just tap it in there, and it's a par, and we're gone. And this is getting a scratch, and this playing lesson was eventful, and I know that I'm getting better. All of these shots, all of them. Just the mental aspect. I'm working though.